All right, Ryan, what's going on out there today?
Yeah, changing weather, most likely green flag conditions for today for Balloon Fiesta, but things likely going to change. Mostly light winds out there, not only in Albuquerque, but for much of our viewing area. Those winds coming in generally, actually a little bit from the north, but in parts of our viewing area coming in from the south, southeast. Generally very light winds across our viewing area. Winds a few hundred feet above the ground from the east in Albuquerque, from the southwest, a few thousand feet above the surface, and if those winds are light enough from the northeast, we'll likely have a box effect with the green flag conditions out there. 64 degrees right now, a very mild morning. 55 Santa Fe, 47 Taos, 61 Roswell, Carlsbad and Hobbs, 67 Deming and Las Cruces. And we're sitting at 59 right now in Farmington. Some wet weather, by the way, there. Some reduction in visibility occasionally in the eastern mountains and also in southern Colorado. 7-mile visibility in Durango because of light rain. 9-mile visibility in Santa Rosa. We'll have to watch out for some fog developing throughout the rest of the morning. And this is one of the latest looks of Durango. Low-hanging clouds, 56 degrees now. 93% humidity, an 8-mile-per-hour wind, so a little bit of a rainy morning in the Four Corners. That does include Farmington, some showers moving on through, some light, chilly rain showers as well in the northern mountain communities. The bulk of the rainfall, though, in Arizona, that will swing on through closer to New Mexico in the coming days. Mostly clear skies to the southeast in New Mexico. Elsewhere, we are getting a little bit cloudier out there. Warming up this afternoon, eventually reaching the mid to upper 70s in Albuquerque. A little bit of a warmer day. 60s in Alamosa, Durango, and Farmington, maybe most of the day in the 60s, so generally a cool afternoon. From Clayton, though, to the south, temperatures in the high 70s and 80s, as well as Deming and Socorro reaching around the 80-degree mark. There is a flash flood watch now until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, including Durango, Farmington, and much of San Juan County. I think that flash flood threat will eventually extend in other areas. Turn around, don't drown, seek higher ground. Plenty of moisture coming on through, with a few rounds of storms today moving from Gallup, Laguna, Farmington, Durango, and some high elevation wet snow mixing, by the way, in the high peaks of the San Juan Mountains. More of those showers move through tomorrow morning. We'll have to watch out for some drizzle around the Albuquerque metro. So, yeah, Balloon Fiesta tomorrow morning may be a little bit breezier, a little bit cloudier, maybe a little bit wet toward the end of the event around 11 o'clock. We'll see more showers and storms moving from the Gila National Forest all the way through the northern mountains, as well as storms popping up in the southern mountain communities. So looking at Balloon Fiesta for the next few days, temperatures fluctuating, warming up, then cooling down through Sunday. Box effect conditions possible today, tomorrow, southwesterly winds aloft, likely a yellow flag, as well as Sunday, something we'll keep an eye on. Both days, tomorrow and Sunday, we'll have to also watch out for rain nearby. The flash flooding threat higher today with a slight chance of flooding in the Four Corners, meaning that at least a few storms are more likely going to produce at least urban street flooding to even arroyo flooding. And we'll have to watch out for that threat, including not only the Four Corners, but Silver City tomorrow. That threat will migrate to the southeast on Sunday, including even southern New Mexico. Something we'll keep an eye on as well in the southern Rio Grande Valley nearby Albuquerque. The amount of precipitation that we'll see all the way through next week looking very impressive from Santa Fe all the way through Socorro and Albuquerque, between 1/4 of an inch, locally more than an inch of rain. From Farmington to Durango, at least a few inches of precipitation, some of that in the form of wet snow in Las Cruces all the way through Roswell, Ruidoso, anywhere between 1/10 of an inch to locally more than an inch of rain. We have Tropical Storm Priscilla weakening, Tropical Storm Raymond in the Pacific drawing up moisture and more rain activity. Throughout the next few days, it will be a subtropical type of air mass. Not quite tropical because that means warm weather. Subtropical meaning not only moist but cool out there. Temperatures in the 60s throughout the next several afternoons in Durango. Low temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Yeah, some areas not getting out of the 50s, and even some of the southern and western parts of Colorado. Chinle, Dulce, Grants, and Cuba. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s could be even cooler ahead. Wet weather will take the rain, but a lot ones could cause some issues. Glenwood, Las Cruces, Socorro still pretty mild today on either side of 80, but much cooler this weekend to early next week. Cloudcroft, Ruidoso, Roswell, and Hobbs getting mostly sunny skies and warm weather today and tomorrow, but Roswell, things will turn downhill with temperatures and clouds and rain activity and stronger winds next week. Raton, Las Vegas, Clayton, Tucumcari, very similar conditions. Las Vegas with a backdoor front may not even reach the 60-degree mark as we head into your Monday. In Raton, very similar. Red River, Santa Fe, and Chama, cool to very chilly conditions from the low elevations to the high elevations. Moriarty, Cedar Crest, and Deer Park. Misty and foggy conditions may develop this morning and more rain eventually ahead. And from the north to south valley of Albuquerque, looking mostly a-okay for most of today. Just with the clouds, a warmer day, but stormier and cooler and breezier ahead, Stephanie. So today's the day to go out to Balloon Fiesta Park.
And yeah, get that last fix in just in case this weekend isn't the most successful.
Yeah, we'll take that.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.